Good morning, YouTube. Today is Friday, November 1st. We got a chili cook-off tomorrow, boys. How you doing? Oh, look at that.
Oh, bang, banner.
Holy cow. He's not just a loan officer. He's a producer as well. Look at that. That's right. Tomorrow from 11 to 3, West Penn's having their first ever chili cook-off. So please bring the family. Tom, I've been saying there's going to be football on the TV. It sounds like we got a good game at noon, right?
Yeah, great game at noon. I don't think you'll find me anywhere at this chili cook-off except in front of the TV. So I hope there's great chili, and I hope it's a great game. Penn State, Ohio State, noon. We'll have it on every single TV. So don't feel like you're going to miss out. This is my biggest game of the year. We're not going to have anyone miss out on this game. Everybody's going to know the score at all times. It's going to be a great time.
Absolutely. And king of the cornhole boards, Anthony, I hear you've been practicing.
They're ready, man. They're ready. I got some new bags. We're ready to go.
Wonderful. So if you think you're good at cornhole, come on down. We got that set up, ready to go. I mean, it's just going to be a good day. So 11 to 3 tomorrow. Hope to see everyone there. Now that we got the fun out of the way, let's get into the real biz, and that's interest rates, guys. And holy crap, what the heck is going on? What the heck is going on with interest rates? Look at our chart. I mean, so let's explain this. We've gone over this a little bit. Anth, I know you're an expert. Tom, you're an expert. We know how to read it. But I took a snapshot of September 19th. September 19th with the Fed rate cut. All right. We told everyone, don't wait to the Fed rate cut because the pricing was already built in. As you could see, up to that point, rates were ticking up on the chart, which means they were getting better. Rates were getting better all the way to September 19th. We told everyone there's a bit of a Goldilocks zone. Lock now, get your low rate. A lot of folks waited till September 19th. And the market had everyone priced in what the Fed said. They knew a rate cut was going to come. The rates did not change that day. Right after that rate cut, news came out that inflation skyrocketed, not inflation, geez, too many words. Debt skyrocketed, trillions of dollars in 60 days. Now the debt level is a concern. And as you can see, since September 19th till today, it has been a bit of a free fall with interest rates, guys. I don't know how else to explain it. We're about 4-month highs.
Yeah, I want to just make a quick note for somebody just tuning in or just looking at this. These things going downhill here is a bad thing. We need it to be at the top. It's a little bit of reverse. Just because it's coming down does not mean that interest rates are going down. If you're just tuning in.
That's right. This chart is reversed because it's MBS. It's confusing for most, but yes, the lower on the chart, the higher interest rates. All this red you see on the right-hand side is bad. That's very bad. We've seen rates tick up about a whole percentage point since September 19th. So that's where we are. We all know we have an election coming next week. We don't know, I would also say elections have consequences. This election is probably going to affect interest rates. If debt's a problem, we need to get the debt under control. But so that's where we are. Now, here's the good side, right? That is the secondary market. If you are working with a lender that only has secondary market rates, you're in trouble. But guess what, Anth? West Penn Financial also has some portfolio rates, one being PHFA, the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency.
IMCA.
And those rates are not ticking up as fast as the secondary market. And I'm trying to give them away. I don't think you guys are trying to give them away, but we just can't get someone's ear on this great program where we still have rates in the 5s.
Yeah, I'm trying to give away free money. I'm actually calling agents every day and saying, hey, I got free money if you got any buyers. So this program's great.
So what Tom means by that, guys, we have a first-time home buyer program with PHFA that allows closing cost assistance. Their interest rate with an APR of 6.99% right now is lower than a secondary market rate that you get no closing cost assistance. Okay. Not every buyer is going to qualify, but that's why we're talking about you need to call us. Let us do the pre-approval. Not all rates are the same. Different rates out there, Anth. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if somebody is looking for financing and getting a mortgage, the only person they should be talking to is the lender and the loan officer when it comes to programs and rates. There's so many facets that go involved in it, but if you qualify for it, I mean, the rates are in the fives compared to every other rate if you're going standard financing. It's unfortunate because I think a lot of people step into the lane and they don't know what's going on or how to quote it because they can't. Give one of us a call. We got some great programs, and I think we're gonna see the 3-2-1 coming back, man. I think we're gonna see it.
There are so many different options for buyers right now. Like anyone that says, "Oh, even with the rates ticking up a little bit, this is not a good time to buy," you're wild, because now's a great time to have options. If you're a buyer, you're able to get seller assistance from a buyer right now. 2 years ago, real estate agents didn't even know the word seller assistance, or if you said them, they shunned you to a bad place because that was a bad word, because sellers weren't giving up anything. The market's cooling down. The sellers can panic in some cases, or they're not getting the offers they thought they would get. And now you're able to get seller assistance. You're able to buy down your interest rate. You're able to lower your closing costs. And Tom, we're 2 months going on to 3 months after the real changes took place here in PA, and we're still having agents confused of the contract too about section 3A and 3B, that you can ask the seller for items on both of those lines.
Yeah. Seller's assist is very prevalent right now, and most of my deals are coming with seller's assist. So I would not be afraid if you're an agent and your buyer needs seller's assist. Ask for your help on 3A for your commission if they're not giving a CBC, as well as ask for 3B. They will give it to you. They're more than willing to sell their house if it's not moving right now than dropping the price. So take a look at that. Seller's assist is being offered. Seller's assist is being accepted, as well as FHA loans and contingencies such as home sale contingencies are being accepted right now as well.
So plain and simple, agents, section 3A and 3B on your contract, PA, standard contract, real estate, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the real name. I'm not a real estate agent. Those two sections can both be filled out. The seller can pay for commission. The seller can still do on transactions. Absolutely. We're getting 100%. Like the one or other. Which one do we pick?
It could be either. Yeah, it could be either. You could ask for it all. I think I like Anthony's idea of the 3-2-1 buy down. We haven't talked about that in about 8 months, so we might have to talk about that next week and start a little song. 3-2-1 buy down.
Here's the problem, and I know Anth is he's been the leader on this one. The problem is the MLS only updates for agents, I feel like, if there's a price drop. A price drop is so elementary of what a listing agent could do in this market to make that house more valuable to a buyer. A price drop is lame, guys. Holy cow. Do you know what you could do for a buyer with $10,000, $15,000, $20,000? It's changing their payment. I mean, $40 a month, when you could change their payment way more with dropping interest rate or doing a buy down or doing a temporary buy down to see where this market's going. You need to even call us if you're a listing agent and say, hey, the house isn't selling. What's something else I could do other than just a price drop? But the problem isn't, what my understanding is, the only thing that updates the MLS is if the price drops, no other change. And that's frustrating.
Well, I do think that, I mean, we have to come to realize that we're not in the same market that we were in for the past 3 years. And, you know, if the buyer's agent understands the whole concept of it, they could ask for that in the offer. And I mean, the buyer's agents have to understand these nuances to be able to help their buyers, because it is getting tight and you're not able to just throw in a offer with no inspections, no appraisal, no this, no that. I mean, the market's getting tight. Buyers are backing out with home inspections. They need to understand all their options, and having a strong buyer's agent is the first step to that.
I mean, plain and simple, Anthony, I didn't mean to cut you off, but if you can buy down the interest rate with the amount of money you are going to lower the sales price, in most cases, the buyer will save more money with the lower interest rate rather than dropping the sales price. So just think of that.
Yeah, I mean, and we've been saying it for forever. Affordability. That's why people buy homes. They don't buy them because of the price. If it was based on price, they try to get the lowest price they possibly could. But it's based on affordability. So the more affordable we can make this payment, the more inclined your buyers are actually going to want to buy. Whatever the price range may be, the payment's got to be affordable. And we have the options and solutions to make that happen. So if you're putting an offer in, give one of us a call. Let us help you. We are lending the money. We can do these strategies. Let's go.
We are here to help. We do it every day. We don't just, decide we're going to be a loan officer Wednesday and not be a loan officer Friday. We're men of mortgage. This is what we do. So, hey, stop by the chili cook-off tomorrow. Talk it over. We'll get it all squared away. Oh, my God. There it is again. All right, fellas. Great episode. See you tomorrow. But for everyone else, I guess we'll have a Election Day special Tuesday morning. See you then.
All right. See you guys.